Good morning, LAP. It's Friday, May 14th for another rendition of my LAP Chairman Report. Order Bank Escape, 25,946, and the Corsair, 3,793, for a grand total of 29,739. So the order bank is still healthy, and keep on building a good quality unit. We'll keep working. We got an announcement that will be coming out here shortly, right after my video by the company. LAP will announce in about a half hour that LAP will be down 1 week, which is May 24th week. There's none additional weeks currently set on the schedule or that have been put out there to myself or the plant manager. So if something does happen during that week, we'll get out a robocall. I will post something as soon as I know. The plant manager finds out, then he gives me a call or text to give him a call, so we know exactly what's going on with the plant first and foremost, and then so we can get it out to his team and my team and the membership. I've seen a lot of the posts going around about significant down weeks and significant downtime in June, with the shutdown and all that. These rumors and all that are going to continue to happen as long as the economy and the chip situation continues. So just bear with it. If you don't hear from your committeeman or if you don't get something from your committee, then assume it's not true until you get it from myself or you see a labor bulletin put out. So as we all know, things are not getting any better. This last recent Colonial Gas cyber attack put a strain on a lot of states on the East Coast where they were 50% or better out of gas in the entire state. So, we're living in some crazy times right now, so make sure you got your personal lives and businesses in order going forward. Not to say there's not going to be more cyber attacks. It's getting to be a reoccurring thing. And I just saw the news last night, I guess they decided to pay the ransom that the cyber attacks had to release it back to them. So I can see more of our infrastructure being attacked cyberly and holding all of us hostage. So that's May 24th, tentatively set as a down week, just the 1 week. COVID, it's great to see the CDC's lifting the mandate on the mask ordinance. But as you know, Ford Motor Company sets the rules for the plant, and right now it's still the survey, the scan tent, and we have to wear a mask and our glasses. This will continue until the vaccines get throughout the plant better and we're able to get some sort of count. We've asked Ford, is there a herd immunity percentage that if LAP reaches, we can get rid of the tent, we can open the gyms, open the cafeteria, get rid of the mask. So we're still waiting on that, whatever the percentage is. The only way to get that percentage is know who had a vaccine and who hasn't had the vaccine. And with HIPAA laws, Ford's not going to touch it to get that. We may do something just as the UAW, which is all clearly voluntary. You don't have to let anybody know that you got the vaccine, or if you want it, not want it, or whatever. But to get out of these masks, I'm hoping they give us a percentage and we can get the UAW members involved, we'll set up a secure email that we only put out the percentages, not names, not to anybody else. It will stay secure with the UAW and we will just feed them the percentage and we'll have the numbers. So we're working on something like that. If it works, it works. If it don't, then we'll continue to wear the mask and hopefully we can get out of them before the summer. We're still at less than 5 cases right now in the plant, but we still are getting people that are getting COVID. So, keep wearing your mask, prepare yourself, because a lot of people are not going to be wearing their mask if you get in big groups, because you don't know who's been vaccinated or not vaccinated. Attention UAW softball players, Sunday, May 23rd at 2 p.m. at the LAP Hall back inside the gym. They're going to be holding sign-ups for UAW Co-ed Softball League. You must be a UAW member. Bring your roster, a max of 15 players with 3 reserves, a $200 forfeit fee that you just need to have in before your second game. Just need 1 representative of your team, which is the coach or assistant coach or somebody from your team. And if you're just a player that's looking for a team or to get on a team, then you can show up at that meeting and all the coaches will be there to try to get you signed up on a team. If you have any questions, you can email Jay Henry, our recreation chairman, at J-A-Y, Henry, Henry, 18 at gmail.com. No spaces. There have been some questions about the bids currently posted. Some people that are on medical, off-roads, or if they're on vacation and bids come out and they're just wanting to know, hey, if I found out this bid's up, don't want to miss it, I want to make sure I bid on it. You can email the same email that Labor Relations uses all the time, laplabo1@ford.com. You need to put the bid number, your CDS ID, your global, and what you requested. I request a bid on this job. I'm out on vacation, I'm out on medical, or I'm off roads. It's going to be, that will be record with your email, you know, as long as it's after the, in between the times when it opens and closes, then you'll be accepted for that bid and it will be honored. Apprentices, congratulations to the 11 apprentices that have finally been surveyed and been given their date and their craft that they'll be going to. Last year, as you know, we had to wait close to the end of the year and argue and fight to try to get our apprentices put on. We were one of only a couple plants that got their apprentices for 2020. So I want to thank Gary Mudd for pushing the issue to get our next 11 earlier so we can get them on the schedule and get them in the plant and start training. In progression, conversion, the ones that involved here locally with the leapfrog issue. The International UAW has been in constant contact with us and all the chairmen throughout all of Ford on what's going on, and they understand the issue. We know the issue, trying to get it resolved with Ford. Looks like the International is going to go on ahead and take it on through arbitration with Ford, because at the beginning they were looking, okay, we'll get all the plants to write the grievances. Well, right now it looks like Ford is at least talking to them and listening to the concern. So hopefully we can get some sort of resolved. The sooner the better. If not, I will keep you posted and we'll do what we need to do if we need to file a grievance on all of our in progression behalf. Ford Motor Company is coming out with a new active threat web course for the whole plant. It's about a 30 to 40 minute web course that every single person in the plant will take. We've had the committee and some salary go through it. There's a few more kinks that need to be worked out in it, because it's not accepted in Microsoft Edge or 365. It has to be in Google Chrome. So we're trying to get some kinks worked out so we can get that rolled out to everybody in the plant and try to get what we need to do done in-house. Password reset. It looks like they've changed the system where we used to have a loophole and you didn't have to use the 12-character password. So it looks like they closed that loophole. So whenever it's time to reset your password, we're going to have to get the 12 characters, which, is a capital letter. You got to have a number and a special character. It's got to be at least 12. So that's going to be for everybody. So if you need to reset your password, go to www.changepassword.ford.com, or if you're in the plant and want to do it by phone, you can call 4357 or the word HELP. They'll give you the first half of your password and you can send the second half of your password to your supervisor or labor relations, and then swing down there and get your other half. Skilled trades. As you know, we've still been doing a whole lot with skilled trades this week. We've had several meetings with members of management and gone over the different departments real briefly and listened to some of their concerns. We got 400 trades over 3 different shifts in 5 different departments, and pulling up the seniority, pulling up the last 4 because people hired in the same class, and trying to get everything lined out has been a trying time. And one of the things we did, we put colors next to everybody's name so we knew where they came from, what they did, a shift, they wanted department, they wanted shift and department, or just department. So we had a bunch of probably 6 or 7 different color codes on our graph. Well, when management saw that, the first thing they did, oh no, we're not doing all this, we're not doing all this. Well, that was more for us knowing who's going where and being able to explain it. So we cleaned it up a little bit. We got some more meetings set up for today and most likely next week to go through it all. You know, here's just a brief example where we're at now. So we're going through it now. We're getting to the bottom part because each department is not allowed to add any additional. Whatever they have showing up in the system now is all they're getting now. If they've been covering with overtime, been running short, they're going to continue to run short and continue to cover with overtime until apprentices turn out or until they allow the company to hire, which doesn't seem like it's going to be anytime soon. So we appreciate everybody's patience. Me, Bailey, and Richie been sitting down going through it daily. I think we're on version 16 now with all the changes because we either had a wrong social names or that wasn't in their department or somebody had already moved a different shift and it hasn't been changed in the system. So as soon as we get something definite, we'll get it out to everybody. Hopefully after the meetings today, we have something to put out over the weekend or Monday. If not, then we'll have another meeting Monday with management and go over that. Lastly, the TFTs. So the class of 8/3/2020 that have been surveyed, and 11 have taken the survey to start out at KTP Monday. I want to thank all those 11 for their participation in making LAP a great plant for them and being part of our family. It goes a long way. For the last 9 months, you've done everything that we've asked you to do, and hopefully everything out of KTP works out great. A lot of work's gone on behind the scenes because, you know, don't think Ford just says, okay, we'll just move them out here. It's not that easy. KTP's got a large rec into hiring, and we're trying to make sure our LAP, we know our number's high, with our excess that we got sending 100 to 150 home a day is high, and we don't want our people being laid off, and KTP's already hired everybody and they're full. So we're trying to coordinate that to make sure our people get an opportunity to go out there if we still have excess. So appreciate Ford for working with us and finding homes for our 11 people, and everybody else that was laid off, just so you know, have all had an opportunity to go to KTP also. So I want to appreciate them for working with us and handling business like you should and getting our people out there to KTP. So appreciate everything. It's been a long week. Next week should be hopefully another 8-hour week. Everything should go good. As we move forward, things are tough. You know, parts are still coming in, trickling in. The chips are still a problem. Gas is going to be a problem. And as you notice, food's a problem now. You know, chicken, bacon, ham. Apparently they don't have enough employees to work in the plants to get the food processed, get it out. One of the things that I learned not too long ago is that, you know, in Texas did that whole frost and everything. That's where I think 40% of our chicken population comes from for all of our restaurants, food, and everything. So that took a big hit. So keep things planned, prepare for what may happen, may not happen. You know, keep your savings, put some money away, make sure you got yourself taken care of. So on behalf of myself and the UAW committee, hope you have a great Friday and great weekend, and God bless.